Bruh, think about this shit for a nanosecond. The human body is freaky as fuck. You think about dying and your body rots and decays and withers and rusts and shit. And we start having like, we becoming like skeleton, like the skeletal system. And we just like 6 or 7 feet underground with like freaking insects and worms and shit. And then like we in the graveyard or the cemetery. And then like people, like superstitious people always be talking about ghosts and zombies and spirits and shit. Either superstitious or paranoid or religious or spiritual. All three or all four of them are the same thing to me. But you got these people that really seriously be on some dumb shit, and then you got these people out here. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna say that the human body is spooky, but at the same time, I don't let the fear of the human body get to me. If I gotta be a scientist and I gotta work around dead corpses, well, corpses already dead is a bit redundant to say, but I gotta work around corpses for a living or cadavers. I'm gonna deal with it. But it's just things that is just very, very freaky. Like I was talking about breaking your arm and your leg and shit and transhumanism. And I was watching this video about Walt Disney dying and getting cryogenically frozen. And it's like, to me, it's like death is fucking crazy. And it's like dying, death, rebirth, labor, all that shit you go through when you're a human being and you're Homo sapien and you're living and you're breathing and you're blinking and you're winking. All that shit is just crazy and insane to me. That's why I hope they find a way, because it is this, when you're old, your brain is rotten. When you're old, you got brain rot. When you're old, you just go senile and start getting dementia and arthritis and all that type of demonic ass, satanic ass shit. Start withering away and getting all wrinkly and having your memory not working, amnesia and Alzheimer's and shit like that, and falling down. Old people can't fall down. They fall down, they go die and shit like that. Old people being afraid to go to the doctor. Old people is just weird. That's another topic for another video. But the human body is just freaky. Spiritual and all that stuff is just freaky to me. How people can sit up here and say this is what happened when you die. This is the afterlife. This is hell, heaven, Valhalla, whatever you call it. And then you got people that is just spooked out over the human body, anatomy, stuff like that. And I find it that it is scary, but I'm not like petrified scary. I'm a bit like where I find it to be off-putting somewhat, like a little bit. I'm not like totally afraid because I'm brave. A lot of things that people are scared of, I really don't have no fear of. But death is just like very strange. Like more, you talking about mortality, you talking about your expiration date. That's strange. Like the human body is freaky, flexible people, and then all that shit is freaky to me. You got you're ambidextrous, or you're double jointed, or you're left handed. You're kooky, or you got three nipples and shit. You're kooky. But the human body just don't be making no sense.